Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a story that highlights the importance of understanding and confronting our biases, even in the most unexpected places. This is a true crime case that not only reveals the darker side of human behavior, but also serves as a reminder of the resilience and strength of individuals who face discrimination. Our story begins in a bustling coffee shop in a vibrant neighborhood, a place that should be a sanctuary for coffee lovers and a hub for community connection. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee fills the air, and the sound of laughter and conversation creates a warm atmosphere. But on one fateful day, this cozy haven became the backdrop for an unsettling incident that would spark outrage and ignite conversations about racism and privilege. Meet Sarah, a passionate entrepreneur who worked tirelessly to establish her coffee shop. She poured her heart and soul into creating a welcoming space for everyone, regardless of their background. Sarah, a Black woman, had always dreamed of owning her own business, and after years of hard work, she finally made that dream a reality. Her coffee shop was not just a business. It was a reflection of her values, a place where diversity was celebrated, and everyone felt at home. One afternoon, as Sarah was preparing for the lunch rush, a group of customers entered the shop. Among them was a man named Mark, who, unbeknownst to Sarah, harbored deep-seated prejudices. As he approached the counter, he made a series of derogatory comments about the coffee shop's decor and the people who frequented it. Sarah, ever the professional, greeted him with a smile, hoping to diffuse any tension. But Mark's attitude only escalated. In a shocking turn of events, Mark decided to take his disdain to a new level. He ordered a coffee, and in a moment of blatant disrespect, he poured his drink onto the floor, claiming that the coffee was too dark for his taste. The act was not just a careless mistake, it was a deliberate insult, a manifestation of his racist beliefs. What he didn't realize was that Sarah was not just the barista behind the counter. She was the owner of the very establishment he was belittling. As the coffee splashed onto the floor, Sarah felt a rush of emotions: anger, disbelief, and a profound sadness. She had worked so hard to create a space where everyone could feel welcome, and here was someone trying to undermine that vision. But instead of reacting impulsively, Sarah took a deep breath. She knew that responding with anger would only perpetuate the cycle of hate. Instead, she chose to address the situation with grace and dignity. "Excuse me, sir," she said calmly. "I understand that you may not enjoy our coffee, but I ask that you respect our space and the hard work that goes into every cup we serve." Her voice was steady, and her eyes held a fierce determination. In that moment, Sarah became a powerful example of how to confront racism with poise. Mark, taken aback by her response, attempted to justify his actions. He claimed he was just expressing his opinion, but Sarah wasn't having it. "Your opinion doesn't give you the right to disrespect me or my business," she replied firmly. The other customers in the shop began to take notice, and a palpable tension filled the air. As the confrontation unfolded, Sarah's courage inspired others to speak up. A woman sitting at a nearby table stood up and said, "I've been coming here for years, and I've always felt welcomed. What you did was unacceptable." One by one, other patrons joined in, voicing their support for Sarah and condemning Mark's behavior. It was a powerful moment of solidarity, a reminder that community can rise against prejudice. Realizing he was outnumbered and that his actions had consequences, Mark stormed out of the coffee shop, leaving behind a trail of discomfort and disbelief. But Sarah's strength didn't go unnoticed. The incident quickly spread through social media, and people began sharing their own experiences with racism and discrimination. Sarah became a symbol of resilience, and her coffee shop transformed into a safe haven for discussions about race and equality. In the days that followed, Sarah received an outpouring of support from the community. Customers who had never visited her shop before came in to show their solidarity, and many shared their own stories of facing discrimination. Sarah decided to use this moment as an opportunity for growth and education. She organized community events focused on discussing race, privilege, and the importance of supporting local businesses owned by people of color. Through her efforts, Sarah created a platform for dialogue, allowing people to share their experiences and learn from one another. The coffee shop became more than just a place to grab a cup of coffee. It evolved into a community center where conversations about race and equality could take place in a safe and respectful environment. As the story of Sarah and